Okay, come on, bring it in. Bring it in. Listen up. Listen up. No touchdowns are ever scored when you sit on the bench. And a lot of times we sit on the bench waiting to go in, waiting to see if it's our time, waiting if it's the right play, waiting if we feel good enough. And I can tell you right now, nothing's ever going to happen if you sit on the bench. You have to get up every single day and do something that is going to get you closer to your goal. When we sit and wait for things to happen, things are going to happen. They're still going to happen around you. Time doesn't stop. But when we are waiting based on hesitating or fear or thinking that maybe we're not ready or we're not good enough, things are going to keep happening, whether you're part of it or not. It's just a matter of when you decide to take that time to step out there and do it. Things are never easy from the beginning. Everybody that's ever walked this planet has had to start somewhere. They've had to take that first step. They've had to make that first phone call. They've had to write that first email just to be able to take one step closer to whatever goal that they want to accomplish. Now, I know that sometimes isn't easy because we're always waiting for the right time and the right availability. And I can tell you sometimes it won't ever come. It's not going to come. There's no such thing as perfection. There's never going to be a perfect time. There's never going to be that perfect opportunity. It's going to always going to have to be something where you just take the risk and you go and do it. And don't worry about the mistakes. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. I was just talking on a podcast and I was telling them when they said, "Well, what about what happens when, you make a mistake?" Well, okay, so everybody does. And I look at it like this. You know how like in Hollywood they've got uh mistakes where it's like, okay, it's a do-over, it's a mistake, it's the same thing as a mistake, it's a mistake. And they start from square one. They say go back to one. Well, it's the same thing with us. So what if you make a mistake? You just go back to one and you start over again. And then learn from it, figure out what didn't work. Why didn't it happen? Why was it something that you needed to adjust or maybe make a different observation about it or maybe look at it from a different perspective? And then just keep moving forward. It doesn't mean this is a place to stop. When we allow fear to also get in the way of getting off the bench, all it does is it holds us prisoner. Fear is not something that is easily to get over, but it also is something that you have to recognize. I always say that fear or fail, is the first attempt in learning. And when we fail, we should be able to go, okay, what worked, what didn't work, and what do I need to do differently? You have to take the things that are happening with the things that you want to do, and you have to decide what's more of a priority. The things that you want and the passion that you have, and knowing that within every fiber of your being, you already have what it takes to get you there. You just have to take the steps to do it. Shut out all the noise. Stop listening to all the opinions. Stop listening to the little voices in your head that are telling you, maybe I can't. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if this doesn't work? Well, what if it does? What if it does work? What if it's better than you thought? What if you go out there the first time and just totally rock it? What if all of a sudden it's better than you had even ever anticipated? What if you open up a door that you had no idea was even there and it leads to something better? But you're never going to know that unless you get off the bench and unless you take the first step and unless you decide that today's the day that you're going to do everything you want to do to be able to move forward and be extraordinary in your own life. So get up off the bench, go do something for yourself. Everything you do each and every day is going to compound into something exciting. And you're going to look back a year from now and go, oh my gosh, every little thing I did brought me to where I am today. And believe in yourself, believe that you've got this. You've got things that only you can do. I can't do them for you. Your family can't do them for you. Your friends can't do them for you. Everything you want in your life, only you can do. So get up off the bench and go take that one step and go make your life extraordinary. Start strong and finish strong and dominate everything in between. I'm Coach Mikki. Let's go.